Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you. Anywhere you are in the world, we're doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Maranatha. The title today, God's People Brought to the Test. Matthew 7:22 and 23. Many will say to me in the day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. We need not be deceived. Wonderful scenes with which Satan will be closely connected will soon take place. God's word declares that Satan will work miracles. He will make people sick, and then he'll suddenly remove from them his satanic power. They will then be regarded as healed. These works of apparent healing will bring God's people to the test. Many who have had great light will fail to walk in that light because they have not become one with Christ. I saw our people in great distress, weeping and praying, pleading the sure promises of God, while the wicked were all around us, mocking us and threatening to destroy us. They ridiculed our feebleness. They mocked at the smallness of our numbers, taunted us with words calculated to cut deep. They charged us with taking an independent position from all the rest of the world. They've cut off our resources so we could not buy or sell, referred to our abject poverty and stricken condition. They could not see how we could live without the world. We were dependent upon the world, and we must concede to their customs and their practices and their laws of the world, or go out of it. If we were the only people in the world whom the Lord favoured, the appearances were awfully against us. They declared that they had the truth, that miracles were among them, that angels from heaven talked with them and walked with them, that great power which they had been expecting so long. The whole world was converted in harmony with the Sunday law. And this little feeble people stood out in defiance of the laws of the land and the laws of God, and claimed to be the only ones right on the earth. God's people will not find their safety in working miracles, for Satan would counterfeit any miracle that might be worked. They are to take their stand on the living word. It is written. The title again, God's people brought to the test. So this is focusing on all those that testify of God and of Jesus and keep the commandments and do wonderful things, is what we would call righteousness by works. Much like the rich young ruler, I keep all the commandments. I give to the poor. I do all this, do all that. And Jesus said, then the rich young, what should I do to follow you to make it to heaven? And Jesus said, sell all your stuff, give to the poor, and follow me. And of course, we didn't see or hear him again. What does that mean? It means we cannot be relying on anything of this world: money, resources, Nothing. Because the moment we are reliant on anything of this world is the moment it will be stripped away from us and we'd be falling flat on our faces or resorting back to the worldly ways. The devil will be creating or working miracles or supposed miracles just so the world wonders after the beast. Now, of course, he's the dragon, but the beast being the papal power, which will represent humanity in this world. But all those who know the truth, who knows what the papal power represent, should not be wandering after the beast and thus following the satanic ways. There will be people in distress, weeping, praying, pleading the sure promises of God. But even probably they maybe won't make it so much. Because weeping and pleading shows fear. And we shouldn't be afraid. And I think our greatest example of that, couple was Jesus being whipped and scourged and then having to carry his cross and then being nailed to the cross and then hanging on that cross. That is the worst suffering imaginable for any human being that's ever been. And then after that, I suppose you've got the stoning of Stephen. And he just looked up in the sky, saw heaven. Jesus barely uttered a word of pain or scream or anguish through this whole ordeal. That is pure strength. Not physical, but mental strength. Bring your mind and your body under subjection. That is where we win. And by using his word is where we win.